This video may or may not go over well, but I have a theory. You guys know, if you've been following me, about the biofield, right? We have a biofield that is part of our body. It extends 6 feet out from our bodies. It's our aura, but it's like an actual body part, and it has functionality. It functions and has a job. That job is to absorb electromagnetic energy and help disperse it through the body, help the body parts work, help control the nervous system, regulate that, help control pain. There's so many functions of this biofield. So I have to be so careful how I say this. They know this, right? If you don't know who they are, don't ask. I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure it out. I'll drop some clues later. They know this, and they are using that against us. Just like everything else and all our other magical powers, they're using them against us. But you can stop it. Okay, now back to my theory. That's going to be, may or may not go over well. So we had that whole like pandemic thing a few years ago, and they encouraged everybody to get that one thing that went into the arm. You know what I'm talking about? So something I've noticed over the years, I'm working with all these people. I've now quit asking if they've gotten that thing, because I already have my answers, and it is still a theory because I don't have like data to back this up. But in that thing that they put in people's arms, there are because they're still doing this, things that, hang on, they're like really, really small things, these little things that were in that thing that they put in our arms. Now, hold up, because those things are in everything else too. It's not like they're just in that thing they put in the arm. They're in everything. They're in the food, the water, the air, and they're called nanoparticles, right? Or that's one way to put it. So those little nanoparticles get activated when they're in our body. They can activate them. They can activate them anytime. But once they're in your body, they can activate them and create chaos with them, for lack of a better term. They can move them to different parts of our bodies. They can use them as, or they do use them as a signal, as an electrical, like a Bluetooth signal. Literally, your body has a Bluetooth network. Literally. We are the most advanced technology to ever exist on this planet, and they know this. And they're using this stuff to try to control people in a whole bunch of ways. There are physical symptoms that we feel when they're accessing our biofield. And it's not always something I think that they're doing 24/7, but it kind of is becoming that. And there's a lot of ways that they can access your biofield. And there's literal proof of all this. So before you call me a conspiracy theorist or crazy, there's documentation to back all this up. And I've been studying some, and I have some really amazing friends that are studying it way deeper and have been filling people in on the info. You should follow True Sky Psychology on, she's on TikTok and Instagram, but she's not on Facebook, I don't think. There's a link in my link tree to a free PDF that she created. The PDF explains how they're accessing our biofield, what they're doing with it, and how we can stop it. And we need to be doing these things in that PDF consistently. And then it makes it much harder for them to access your biofield and control things. It sounds so insane that this is like the worst movie ever. This movie doesn't have to suck though, and that's why I'm making this video. You can protect yourself from this stuff. But there are physical symptoms that we feel when our biofields are being accessed. Things like irritation, pain, anxiety, restlessness, insomnia. Those things are literal symptoms of this shit. And they're symptoms of the Schumann resonance spikes and the geomagnetic storms, and it's all connected. Our bodies are electromagnetic beings. Like, we're literally, our cells are made of electromagnetic energy. So we feel this stuff in ways that we don't recognize as something, as feeling it. We've never been taught about this shit, and there's a reason for that. And they've been doing this for years and years and years. I think since the 50s. And it's just getting more potent. And they've just come up with more technology and more ways to fuck with us. Quite literally. All of this, by the way, is for entertainment purposes only. This is only a movie. I'm just recreating a movie script. So, yeah, but my theory, I'm a little all over the place, but you guys are used to that, right? My theory, though, is that the people that had this thing, it's a more direct line of getting those nanoparticles in the body. And the people I know that have had that should really, and we all should be doing this, but if you've had that thing, detox your body continuously, constantly. Detoxing is something we all need to do all the time, whether we had that thing or not. And the people that have had that are experiencing much deeper levels of anxiety, depression, panic, illness. Like, this is just across the board. I work with a lot of people who are healing from a lot of things. And like I said, I used to ask people if they had this or not. I've quit asking because it does induce some trauma. And if you're seeing this and you had it, you're not done for. You're fine. You got this. They only can control us until we stop letting them control us. I do not consent. Read that PDF. I can't say a lot of this shit on here. This video won't. This video might already get me in trouble. They only get us when we give consent. Revoke your consent. Protect your biofield. Do the things in that PDF. Most of them are free. You don't even need to buy anything to do it. There are some things you can get. I don't have links for any of them or anything. I'm not trying to make money off you guys. I'm really not. Like, I've put hundreds of hours into TikTok and Facebook videos. Hundreds, thousands probably now. I think I've made a whopping $2,000 over the last year and a half. So maybe 2,100. Like, I'm not doing this to make money. I'm not here to sell you guys shit. I have things people could buy, you know, but like, that's not why I'm doing any of this. I'm doing this stuff because I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to tell you guys about this stuff that I learned. I'm supposed to tell you how I healed my body. I'm supposed to tell you how I got out of the hardest times of my life, how I survived traumas that a lot of people wouldn't survive. I'm supposed to tell you this. It'd be cool if I got paid for it, though. Just saying. TikTok, Facebook. Anyways, you can protect your biofield, whether you have that thing in your arm or not. And that's not a death sentence by any means. And I know there's a lot of trauma created around that thing, and I'm hesitant to post this video, but I do believe that the people that have had it have to do a little bit more. Do some things to protect your biofield regularly. Grounding regularly. Grounding and protecting your biofield are similar. And it's not something you just do once. It's something you do constantly. You are like a cell phone. Your body is like a cell phone that runs on a battery, and your battery gets drained by things like Wi-Fi signals, toxins, shitty food, bad water, people, those towers that I can't say what they are, those big towers that are everywhere that are for cell phones. Those types of things drain our battery. And so when you ground, which is anything that connects you with the earth and makes you feel good, really, when you ground, you're recharging your cell phone battery. But then you go back around people, or you eat shitty food again or whatever, and your battery gets drained. So you need to ground constantly. And like during geomagnetic storms and Schumann spikes and chaos and stress, you need to do it more because your battery gets drained faster. I'm not even kidding when I say you are the most advanced technology to ever exist ever. That's why all this fuckery is happening. They don't want us to remember this. I sure hope this video stays up. There's a link on my link tree to that PDF, and you should, again, follow Andrea, True Sky Psychology. She also has a really, really cool new app. I'm making a video on it once I have a little more time to go through the app more. But the app's amazing so far, and Andrea's amazing, and you should follow her and do the things she's telling you to do. And if you study this stuff and you realize that what I'm saying is true, even though it's all for entertainment purposes only, don't get mad. You're gonna get mad, but let it go. Learn how to let it go. Process it and then release it, because it is infuriating what they're doing to us. It's infuriating, but holding on to that anger is giving them your energy, and that's like why they're doing all this. They want your energy. They don't want good energy, though. They want negative energy. There's a word that rhymes with koosh, but it starts with an L, and you should look it up. It sounds insane, batshit crazy. It's real. It's real. So when you get mad, when you get sad, when you get angry, you're giving them, you're feeding them. Quit feeding them and protect yourself.